This is the Interaction Faction, Team 6, IST 331, Fall 2013 Term Project. The goal of the project is to follow the process of developing a prototype application or website that applies accepted principles and practices of human-computer interaction. As a group, we have determined the subject of the project and what type of application we will build. The objective is to have a real customer that can be consulted several times throughout the semester, and each team member having access to this customer. Anya's Boutique is a family-owned and operated women's fashion clothing store that is located in the heart of Los Angeles. Anya strives to create a pleasant shopping experience, whether it's in the beautiful boutique itself or customers are enjoying the comfort of their homes and shopping online. The Jewish fashion of the boutique adheres to the laws of tznius. This is a Hebrew word that, when translated, means modesty. For women of the Jewish community, it is sometimes difficult to find clothing that meets these standards and is fashionable and affordable at the same time. Anya's can do all of that. The products are handpicked to ensure they meet the high level of tznius, or it can be paired easily with one of the products already in the store to become tznius. Anya's Boutique website initially was just an information website that was only 2 pages. There was the home page that contained contact information, store hours, location, and very little about the products sold. The second page was a comment page where users could leave feedback. Our goal was to build this website into an e-commerce one so that customers can make purchases online right from their home. One particular goal is to have all products available online so customers have the opportunity to purchase the same products that are sold in the store.
Throughout this course, our team endured many successes and challenges that come with creating a website. The most important aspect was having every member of the team on the same page, which was obtained through weekly meetings every Wednesday on Google Hangouts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Following the team's creation of the low and high fidelity prototypes, the next step was to apply standards and heuristics to the website design. Standards and heuristics are very important to overall design and development of a website. These principles are extremely important and have been studied for decades, helping web designers have the most success. Although our team did not have a large amount of experience with web design and development, learning the various HCI components and principles helped us complete Anya's Boutique. As a team, we discussed many possibilities of how applying the different standards and heuristics would affect our design overall. Some of the standards we really strive to implement came from the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, also known as WCAG. The following guidelines are what Anya's Boutique strives to meet: text alternatives, time-based media, adaptable, distinguishable, keyboard accessible, enough time, seizures, navigable, readable, predictable, input assistance, and compatible. It was also very important that we followed heuristics to support the standards and guidelines set forth for overall support of the website design. Some of the heuristics that the team found to be most important were Schneider's 8 Golden Rules. These consist of striving for consistency, enable frequent users to use shortcuts, offer informative feedback, design dialogues to yield closure, offer error prevention and simple error handling, permit easy reversal of actions, support internal locus of control, and reduce short-term memory load. After the team applied and verified that Anya's Boutique website was up to the standards and heuristics put in place, the next step was to run usability testing. Before performing usability testing, the team thought the website's design and structure was very well done and almost flawless. Each team member got various so-called customers to use the website and provide us feedback. The results that came about from the team collaborating on the usability results were shocking. The website design had many holes and discrepancies that were not evaluated by anyone on the team. The team corrected these mistakes and then re-evaluated Anya's Boutique. After realizing and implementing these standards, heuristics, and performing usability testing, the team was then able to develop the best possible website for Anya's Boutique.
The website went through many design and development iterations as our team honed our focus on HCI principles. Initially, as a team, we evaluated the original Anya's Boutique website and noted some of the major issues that impacted user functionality and accessibility. Each team member then developed individual paper mock-ups of refined web pages that complied with usability and HCI issues noted in the current website design. Each teammate also conducted individual usability tests with multiple test subjects. After holding a meeting together and sharing our individual results with the whole team, the interaction faction settled on a particular set of paper or low-fidelity prototype pages representing our new concept. From there, we began to work on developing the actual website. While looking for a better web host service that would provide Anya's boutique with e-merchant capabilities, we discovered that Shopify gave us some additional tools such as secure user profile options that were not available on the previous host. The client purchased a Shopify account with an initial template, but we quickly discovered that in order to comply with web standards, rules, heuristics, and usability functionality that we wanted, we needed to heavily modify the template. As was one of our primary project goals, all team members were able to access the development interface as part of the back end of the website. We logged in regularly to make changes by modifying the CSS and Liquid style sheets, update artwork and text for ease of navigation, and increase social media interconnection. After another set of test customer usability trials, we discovered issues such as dead links, product sort limitations, user configurable view malfunctions, and text and graphic format consistency issues. Our team worked on fixing these issues that were discovered, and we also collaborated via email outside of the scheduled meetings to work on new graphics and stylistic updates to the page. The team's design and development process, communication, collaboration, and adherence to the HCI standards, rules, and heuristics learned in IST 331 helped Anya's boutique achieve a new level of online usability and success.
Anya's boutique has been completely redesigned from the simple landing page it used to be. Anyas.com is now a fully functioning e-commerce website. The user now has the ability to register and create an account or log in if they've already created one. There is a functioning shopping bag where the user can add items. There are also search capabilities where the user can search by style, size, or color. In the header, there's a navigation bar that allows the user to navigate to different collections or pages on the site. The user can also expand the navigation bar to show more collections. As the user hovers over the different options, the color will change to purple. Once the user selects one of the options, the page will load and the navigation bar will expand and change the link to red. This lets the user know which link they have chosen. Below the header, there are store messages that indicate special events or options for the user. These can be either links to a collection or a message to the customer. The slideshow below works in a similar fashion. As the user scrolls down the page, a notification tab appears in the bottom right corner to easily scroll back up to the top. The three images here are clickable links to the respective collections. There is a standard list of informational links in the bottom navigation row. Since Anya's boutique is a brick and mortar store, we thought it necessary to add a convenient way for the user to find the store, location, and hours. The user can also sign up for a newsletter or link to one of Anya's boutique social networking pages. Once the user finds a collection they are interested in looking at, they can then browse the items. The user is also able to change the viewing mode of the site from a grid to a stream view. There are two collections on the homepage that the user can click through or use the link above to go to. Items that are on sale are easily recognizable, as well as items that are few left in inventory. When the user hovers over the item is overlaid with a name and price. This is what the user will see when they select a specific item. The layout is very clean and simple. The user can clearly see the name of the item, the price, a description, and then select a quantity, a color, and then a size. If the item is sold out, it is clearly indicated to the user, and they will not be able to select that color or size to their bag. The user is able to switch between the images on the page and can move the mouse over the image to zoom in or click on the image to enlarge its view. If this is an item the user wants to purchase, they can add the item to their shopping bag by clicking the Bag It button. The button will change, indicating that the user has bagged the item, as well as a drop-down from the top of the window will appear, prompting the user to continue shopping or go to their bag. This is the user shopping bag page, or My Bag. Here, the user is able to see what items they have in their bag. The user is able from this page to delete items, add a note to the order, or update the quantities that they have put into their bag. Once the user is satisfied with the items in their bag, they can then click on the Checkout Bag button to proceed to the next step of their purchase. Since not every user has or wants to create an account when purchasing an item, we decided to let the user decide if they wanted to log in or continue as a guest. This is the first step in a two-step process of completing a purchase order. Here, the user can clearly see what item or items they are purchasing. The user can check out with PayPal or continue by entering their email, billing address, and phone number. If the user's billing and shipping address are the same, they can simply check the box to indicate this. Once all necessary information is filled out, the user can select the Continue to Next Step button to complete their purchase. This is the last step of the purchase. Here, the user can clearly see that taxes have been applied to the item or items they are purchasing. The user can enter a discount code if they have any. The user is able to select a shipping method. The shipping cost is automatically adjusted into the total price. The user is then able to select a payment method. They can use credit cards or PayPal. Since Anya's Boutique is also a brick and mortar store, we thought having two options on this page for the user was convenient. First, if the user would like to pay now and pick up their item in store, they can choose to do so at no cost to them for shipping. Second, if the user wants, they can order the items now and pay for them later in the store. Once the user has filled out all the necessary information, they can then click on the Complete My Purchase button to finalize the transaction.
In conclusion, creating and designing Anya's Boutique website brought about many challenges. We took several steps in designing and renovating the website structure. By using the procedure and techniques learned in the class, we were able to develop Anya's Boutique to the best of our ability. The user profiling and user scenarios help us focus on the main user of the website so we meet their needs. This helped us break down the profiles and scenarios of many different possible users of the website and what scenarios can come about. Low fidelity prototype of the website gave us a very good overview of the website's design. Each member of the team presented a low fidelity prototype which gave us many different options and point of view. With this combination, we were able to pick and pull certain portion out of everyone's low fidelity prototype and add it into the design to create the best possible structure. Next, we developed the final high fidelity prototype that was going to be our design. This took the prototype from the paper and actually applied it to our website design and coding and gave us the template. The high fidelity prototype became a functional website with keeping all design ideas that the team developed. After having a real prototype website, we had applied standards and heuristics. Standards and heuristics are very important to the website design and functionality to help develop guidelines that the website should include. At this point, the website had a very good functional design, but it needed a real user testing. We all got users to test our website like they were normal users that would use the website. The result that came from the usability portion of this project was astonishing. Typically, users need and want everything perfect, and by having them test, we quickly realized our once thought flawless website had many holes. After everything was said and done, we restructured and altered our website several times to recreate the best possible design. Every single test, scenario or prototype we completed helped us provide the customers with the best possible Anya's Boutique website. We published the site and went live at 2 p.m. Pacific Time Zone on October 9, 2013. Greatly captioned with over 200 hits the first day alone, just from the one post on Anya's Boutique Facebook page. A number of users have commented on how professional and elegant the site looks. Based on the caption the site is getting from end users and the amount of hits that we had in the first day alone, this has been without a doubt a very successful project. Thank you.